If you have been watching the channel for a couple of videos now, you may have noticed how big of a fan we are when it comes to blockchain-based games and how it can bring two different groups together to share a connection between them. But of course, the games will be absolutely nothing without the gaming currencies. And today, we are going to talk about one of the biggest gaming coins out there, and that is Enjin coin. But before we head on to the video, we welcome you to another video from Crypto Cash Out, a channel that is dedicated to share everything and anything that is about the crypto space. Always remember that we are not financial advisors, which means that we are not giving any piece of financial advice in this video. We are only sharing information so that you will be more knowledgeable in the future. You know, we are not experts, but we can advise you to do additional research, so go ahead and do that once you're done watching the video. Video games have been a valuable industry, especially during the start of the outbreak. In 2020, industry was valued over $150 billion because of how much people were bored in their homes and just wanted to play some games. Another thing that is gaining popularity in recent years is blockchain technology. With more and more companies trying to find success in integrating crypto within their games, only a couple has seen success in doing so. One of those companies found success thanks to the popularity of Enjin coin. Now, Enjin coin is named after the company who created the idea of the coin, Enjin. Now, Enjin started way back in a time where Glee was a thing, 2009. They were a gaming company before, as the idea of the blockchain wasn't even a thing back then. It was created by two somehow smart individuals named Maxim Blagov, who later became the CEO of the company, and Vitek Randomsky, who then was the chief technical officer. At the time, both of them had good plans for the company, especially with the creative direction and management of the group. In 2012, Radomski was introduced with Bitcoin and he was quickly hooked on the idea of the blockchain. He wanted to implement it in their games. It took a while for him to convince the company to adapt to crypto, but he finally had his chance. But this time, he wanted more and went on to create his own blockchain and put it in his software, thus the start of Enjin. A couple of years later, in 2017, it was announced to the public, and in the next year, Enjin coin was then launched and connected in the Ethereum network. It then became one of the biggest blockchain ecosystem developers. Before we get to talk more about the coin, let us talk more about the platform that they have created. The platform enables people and users worldwide to interact with one another. Here, developers are allowed to mine their own NFTs to be used in the games they are making. Because it serves as a platform, Enjin allows for the purchasing, selling, and trading of NFTs in the system. Now, it has become one of the biggest markets when it comes to NFT. The company was also doing a lot of publicity stunts to make people want to invest in them. One such instance of publicity was with the My First NFT marketing campaign that gave 50,000 different and unique NFTs to users who will interact with digital ads and social media posts. This was aimed to bring new people who had no idea about blockchain technology to the platform so that they too can be hooked to the idea. All of the NFTs were immediately claimed after 2 days, which led to the platform having over 38,000 new users at that time. Ever since its initial release back in 2017, Enjin has made a lot of partnerships that have affected the price of their coin both positively and negatively. One of the first things they did after their release was to set up a wallet that stores their local coin, Enjin coin, there. Not only that, it can also be used to store the user's NFTs and over 600 different ERC-20 tokens. The release of the wallet saw the price of the coin to reach a new all-time high at that time. We will talk more about the price in a bit. In March of 2019, Enjin made a collaboration with one of the biggest tech companies out there, Samsung. Samsung wanted to create their own blockchain wallet that would store crypto using a private key management system. In return, Enjin will be installed to all Samsung phones and will be used to send, trade, and receive crypto assets. This partnership with Samsung caused a surge in price of ENJ. They have made different moves in partnerships since release and up to today that has significantly increased the price of the coin. Now let's talk about Enjin coin, or shortly known as ENJ. At the time of writing this video script, ENJ is currently valued at the price of $1.55, which is 9.79% up from the last day. The market of the coin sits at the price of over $1.3 billion at the time of writing. When it comes to the circulating supply of the ENJ, there is about 866 billion currently in circulation. That number is only 87% of the maximum supply of coins to be minted in the future. The coins are used with a series of smart contracts where the developers can set a value so that they can be minted as fungible or non-fungible ERC-115 tokens. Each asset in the game is given a value, and players can do anything with this, such as mint the tokens so that they can be removed in the circulation of the game, making it a lot scarcer. And if it is a lot scarcer, it is more valuable for people. When you look at the historic graph of the coin's price, you will see that for most of its lifetime, the token really did not see much light until recently. Although it has seen a couple of price increases for most of its early years, none of them were as significant or as huge as in the first quarter of 2021. This was because Huobi announced that they would list ENJ and will have a staking event for 2 days. Leading up to the event, users who deposited ENJ or staking would receive up to 43,000 ENJ coins. This event marked the first time that ENJ reached over the $1 mark. It was also around this time with the 50,000 NFT ad campaign that saw the price of the coin reach almost $2. Another 400,000 NFTs was given to Blockster in August 2021. But all of those price hikes were nothing when compared to the all-time high of the coin that reached $4.82 during the impressive bull run of the whole market back in November 2021. But will everything be good in the future for the price of ENJ? Actually, yes, for the most part. But most predictions will say that you must wait for a while before you can truly reap your rewards. For example, the website walletinvestor.com sees the price of the coin to have an upwards trajectory in the future. But it will not all be going up, as there will be a couple of bearish runs, but nothing to worry about, as it will be generally rising. In 1 year, they predict the coin to be priced at barely $3. In 5 years, that price will more than triple to a price of $9.77. The website tradingbeast.com also has a take on the price of the coin. For 2022 and most of 2023, they see the coin to have a stagnant price and won't change as much. At the end of 2022, they see the coin to be at $1.54, which is in the negative. But if you wait long enough, say the end of 2023, they predict the coin to be around $1.7. By 2025, they say the coin could hit $2.5 at that time. Our last prediction comes from digitalcoinprice.com, and like Wallet Investor, they predict the coin to be generally upward with a bit of dipping in between. For 2022, they predict the coin to average $2.11. By 2025, they say the coin might reach $3.39. If you want to wait even longer, they predict the coin to be $7.42 by 2030. If you want to purchase ENJ coins, it is available in Binance, OKX, BitGet, or FTX. But as a blockchain game launchpad, Enjin has a couple of companies that they have to battle with in the market. Companies such as CDFI and GameFi are doing the same thing by offering IGOs to game developers. To combat this, Enjin released Enjin Starter that lets game developers look through and think of different and innovative ways to raise funding for their game projects. One means of this fundraising is through the sale of NFTs and in-game items. It is built on Enjin's JumpNet and targets Affinity in its roadmap. Enjin Starter. The Launchpad has already given 30 IDOs in their platform to help developers release their games. The total amount they have raised is already at $3 million and are looking forward to doing more. They also have bright plans for the future. In January 2022, they announced Project Turbocharge, which is a complex 9-step plan to ensure that EJS will get its maximum value as a token by cutting the overall supply of the coin to make it scarcer and more valuable. Features to be added included burning, staking, and farming of coins in their platform. They also have added a total of $400,000 to the liquidity pools. Of course, these are just some of the announcements they made to hype up the company. They might have other future plans in order to keep the ecosystem going. And as a fan of crypto, you can be sure that we are excited for the future of Enjin. But what do you think about Enjin and ENJ? Be sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinion about the crypto for a chance at a shoutout giveaway. We really love reading your comments, so be sure to leave one. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us grow a lot and reach more people. Liking the video is appreciated. Thank you so much. Have fun cashing out!